your hands in the air, it's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
mixing sodas with the beer, it's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
so why don't everybody cheer it?
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
This is the one right here, yo.
Throw your hands in the air, it's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
mixing sodas with the beer, it's
Dr. Do, Dr.
so
Do.
why don't everybody cheer it?
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
This is the one right here, yo.
You got
What is y'all, your social media platform artist and the host of the great YouTube channel. I'm your host, the one and the only Dr. Dude here, everyone. How are we on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon right here, y'all? Today's story, I'm going to give you guys another Dark Troop story right here, y'all. Today's video, we're going to talk about one of the most iconic characters that people ever love and care about. You know, also, the secret that he's been hiding for all these years. Not even he knows what he is really. We're going to do something about our favorite character, who is by far one of the most popular characters, and also having one of the most mysterious stories that ever existed. We're going to talk about the dark truth of SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants is hiding a truth about himself and about everything around him. What if I tell you something that would kind of make more sense about him and the thing that which he and his people in Bikini Bottom have been trying to hide? In order, what he showed us is basically make more sense about his ability and stuff. So before we get started, if you guys are new to the YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit notification down below, comment down below, and see what you guys think about my opinion about the video itself. If you guys want Dr. Do merch, go to Cotton Field, give you guys Dr. Do shirt like this one, the Dr. Do hat like this one right here, and all the Dr. Do drinkware items that we give you guys satisfaction to support the channel. Also, you guys want something that will give you enough hydration and enough energy? Well, go to Beat Chart to give you guys Dr. Do hydration. Dr. Do hydration energy powder that will give you enough energy to give you that will last you a day right here. And also, you guys want protein that will give you enough muscle for the whole day? Go get yourself Dr. Do protein powder right here, chocolate right here for everyone who loves chocolate protein right here. Especially that guy who has been obsessed with chocolate. I don't know if he's somewhere around these parts. So without further ado, let's get this party started, y'all. So, where should we go back? We should go back to the 1960s during the Cold War. United States have been testing their nuclear missiles, their nuclear weapons and submarines and stuff. Around the 1960s, a test happened around the Atlantic. All right, when the Navy has launched their newest atomic bomb, exploding in the water, something crazy happened underneath the water. Where the island is located, you know, the island that was located under Bikini Bottom. They were right after the explosion, they saw something very extraordinary that happened to them. What if I tell you that Bikini Bottom become more advanced than ever, because ever since the explosion that happened at the Atlantic, they created a new evolution that we know as Bikini Bottom. The U.S. Navy and the U.S. military have been looking at this story of Bikini Bottom ever since for about almost 65 years. All right, they've been looking at the city, how advanced they were, how evolution they were progressing. But this is where the first evolution of Bikini Bottom cave people came in, like SpongeBob's ancestor, like Spongetar and Pactar and Squidward ancestor. And so in the next 65 years, with the equivalent to like millions of years of evolution. But however, in Bikini Bottom situated, they are the only area that had more intelligence in life itself. But see, you'd think that you saw other towns like this, but however, they were not really real people, actually. Bikini Bottom is basically the only town, if not the city, that still had life and also intelligent life around it. And this is where SpongeBob come in. You see, SpongeBob is very different than all of the fish and all the creatures that live in the Bikini Bottom. He was very different. The U.S. Navy and military had know for the fact that SpongeBob was very, very different than all the people around him. You see, they saw some potential in SpongeBob, and also the way he does unlike other creatures. For example, what if I tell you that they based that the whole entire military had created a god-like being that lived under the sea? SpongeBob is basically a god that was man-made by the whole entire U.S. government. Okay, so there are proof about that, because when you think about SpongeBob, he does things that no other being or other person or human or creature have ever done, like create things in his imagination. For example, you know the Cupid Square episode where SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Crab were trapped in plankton that were trapped underground underneath the fence of the Krusty Krab. So in that episode, we saw Mr. Crab and Squidward, SpongeBob, and Patrick split off. You see Mr. Crab going on the right side of the fan, while the other going on the left side. And so, following after that, they encountered plankton. Alright? And so, ever since they met plankton in the fan, when SpongeBob tried to tell him the secret Krabby Fairy formula and stuff, we see Mr. Crab grab plankton and tell him that he never gonna get the formula, even in the memory as well. Now we see him again with the gang, and the truth is that not Mr. Krabs. That was never was Mr. Krabs at all. In fact, Mr. Krabs, all the time since that episode, we've been watching SpongeBob talking with the fake Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs is still inside a defense. He basically by now somewhere where nobody can even see him ever again. And all the time, Mr. Krabs right now is the imposter, still running the whole entire restaurant differently than what the original Mr. Krabs was before Cupid Square. Do you see the difference between Mr. Krabs from the episode before Cupid Square and to the new Mr. Krabs of today? See that Mr. SpongeBob created this Mr. Krabs, but he does not know that because he doesn't know what kind of power he is using and also how to control it. He thought that he using his imagination as a way to make things look and sound better, but he doesn't realize that his imagination can come to life, like Doodle Bob, Bubble Buddy. Yeah, he had the ability to create life itself, which fascinated the ocean experts and the military a lot. Remember that SpongeBob SquarePants movie on Netflix? Yeah, and also it turned out that they want SpongeBob because they say that he is different than all the creatures over the sea. Okay? And when you think about that movie, I told myself that Bikini Bottom is basically the only area that does have the most evolved fish creatures in all the sea. And you wonder about Poseidon and Neptune? What if I tell you that neither of them really were Poseidon and Neptune, but actually actually actors who pretending to be gods to the Bikini Bottom resident and all that stuff for the past 65 years, and to ensure that no creature from Bikini Bottom will leave their city or area. Because when you think about it, what would have a resident in the ocean caught a fish, like for example, caught a fish that from Bikini Bottom? You will see them react to like you won't be seeing them normal reacting like, oh hey, I'll talk you fit. No. Alright? The fisherman would be like scared out of his mind and call the police and military about this situation, which is why we don't see that many people knows the truth about Bikini Bottom and the life that holds onto it. And also another example of evolution of the Bikini Bottom and SpongeBob theory. Remember that episode where there was a big huge green moon that came out of the volcano and it proved that everybody, turned everybody back to normal fish and animal, proving that they were in fact turned into talking like creature because of the radiation. And that moon was meant to see if they could turn any animal back to normal, and which they successfully did. And don't forget Frenchie. Frenchie too was the one what also been studying about the animal itself. And when you think about Sandy became the first and only land creature to become more intelligent and advanced, just like her and her other squirrel family. She was a lab rat. She was basically became like that before she was basically a normal squirrel like other squirrels. Clearly her family too were normal as well, but they were basically got subject to the experiment that would cause all their family members to become like us right here. You see what I mean? And also every person that been watching and seeing how the creature go, nobody knows about it except for those in the inner circle. Alright, they don't want no one to know about the truth about the Bikini Bottom and SpongeBob. And SpongeBob can build anything and also create life itself, which is proven by many people that we've seen him create things that we're not supposed to. Even though you try to say it's cartoon logic, but his logic is very different than the cartoon logic right there. Because also in box episode, he could create real life places inside the box, but no creature at all knows about it except for Patrick. Patrick went in the box. He saw a thing that nobody had ever seen by SpongeBob. And also in one of the magazine, we see SpongeBob can rewrite history and rewrite the scenes in the comic. We saw him took the pencil away from the narrator and create a newer storytelling itself. Which alright, so where is Becky at? And so scientists and military professional and the ocean. Hold on a second. Okay, as I continue, this is where the movie SpongeBob that was made by Netflix. They explain that he is special. He is different. You can cut him. You can turn him into little pieces and create multiple of SpongeBob's, which no other creature can do something like that at all. And also around him, he can create. We always can tell that he is hard to be destroyed and defeated. We see him get wiped out from the assistant and got wiped from the planet, but he can come back instantly without anybody lose at all. Like erasing his body completely, but he can come back if he want to. Alright, he is unkillable. He cannot be killed at all. Like I said, he is like at a level of God right there, y'all. He can manifest anything around him, which caused the military and U.S. officials to be afraid of this being. They don't want him to go out into the real world. And that's why you see some creature that was supposed to be like them, but however, they were part of the experiment as well. Alright, some of the creatures were in fact created by the military to ensure that SpongeBob did not leave Bikini Bottom, if not to ensure that he did not wreak havoc around the whole entire ocean and not the whole entire fate of the planet. Yeah, he basically the biggest dangerous thing in the whole entire cartoon universe. Alright? Not even One Punch Man can punch can wipe SpongeBob off the face of the planet, alright? You can tell that one punch does not do nothing to SpongeBob at all. Nothing can destroy him. He is a god. A god that can manifest and also manifest beings, manifest light. He can manifest anything he everywhere he goes. All in his head. That will make him the most perfect being on the face of the ocean. Which is crazy how we see many people in Bikini Bottom world in fact afraid of SpongeBob. Alright? And there you have it. This is the truth about SpongeBob SquarePants, and what he is God right there. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all like the truth about SpongeBob SquarePants. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please subscribe to the channel, hit notification down below, comment down below what you think about your thoughts about SpongeBob and what other thing I will have to talk about. And I see you guys next time. Alright y'all? Peace out y'all.